the lighting's a little weird here, but just bear with me. Hi guys, it's Irene. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making a creamy chipotle pasta, so I figured it would be a good chance to do a cook with me. This recipe is not mine. I actually found it on TikTok, but I lost the video. So I can't actually give credit to the person whose recipe this is, but credit to whoever credit is due. Without further ado, let's just get right into it, shall we? For this recipe, you're going to need some pasta, whatever pasta you want. I'm using tortelloni, or however you pronounce it. Since it is a chipotle pasta, I'm going to be using a can of chipotles adobados. You can use more cream cheese if you want, but I'm just going to use a small block. I'm also going to be using some crema. You can use more tomatoes if you want, but I'm only going to be using 3 today. And an onion. Not the whole onion, I'll cut it into a smaller piece, but you will need some onion. Okay, I've got all my ingredients here. So the first step is I'm going to roast? I don't know if that's the right terminology. Gosh, I am not a culinary master. Sorry if you hear any noise outside. They're either working on some construction or like cutting down some palm trees. First things first, I'm gonna cut up my tomatoes. Oh, I've already washed these, by the way, so like they're fine. Just cut them up. I'm going to use 3 tomatoes, but you can use more. I honestly don't even have like the exact measurements. Then in a pan or a skillet, whatever you have. I'm always scared. I have this little comal right here, and I'm always scared that it's turned on because that burns bad. Like, it gets so hot anyways. I didn't include in the recipe list oil, salt, garlic. I feel like those are just spices, Jesus, or like condiments that you should have on hand already, I hope. So I'm just gonna take some oil and I'm gonna drizzle some of that on here. TikTok is in my head all day. Take my tomatoes, place them on there. I don't want them to burn, so I'm gonna turn it on like the lowest. I'm also gonna cut right into the onion. Well, actually, you have to peel the onion first. I'm gonna take about this much. I don't know how much that is. Again, you can use more or less, all to your preference. I don't know. I'm just gonna put that in there, and I'm just gonna keep my eye on it, check on it. Usually I leave it on there for like 10-15 minutes, but yeah, it'll just depend. So I'm just gonna let those sit there and then we'll be back. Okay, now that the tomatoes look like that, now I'm going to start cooking up that pasta. I feel like I have to talk super loud because that is loud as loud can be. Okay, so we're gonna cook this to like the instructions, if there are instructions. And because my olla, how do you say olla? My pot, bilingual problems, because my pot is actually soaking from the meal I made yesterday, which by the way was chef's kiss. I am honestly so talented. I'm going to use this pan, but you know, who cares? Dude, just use whatever, like. Okay. While that gets to a boiling point, I'm gonna start on the sauce, which is the most exciting part to this recipe, so let's get started. Everything is going to be blended. I'm guessing you can probably try to mix everything up in a different way. I just think blending everything is a lot easier and quicker. First, I need to find the blade because I know I washed it, but I just don't know where I put it. You would think I put it in the dish rack. So would I, but it's not there. Okay, I know the lid is here. And then the other part is here. So it's right here. No worries. Thank you. Okay, so. Oh, this is really hot. Let's add in our tomatoes. And we are going to add our cream cheese. How do you open? Let's bring this. Ew. Going to add our chipotles. Nuestro chipotle adobado. It's a side note, but I would definitely suggest getting the whole like chipotle chile, like enteros, because if you get just like the chipotle sauce, for some reason it's not as flavorful. I think that should be good. I don't want to add the whole thing because sometimes it is really spicy. Crema. I'm going to add a cube of Nor Suiza. And I'm gonna add a tiny bit of water. I don't want to add too much because I want to make sure it's creamy. I just want to help it mix. Jesus, what's on the bottom of this? This is what it should sort of look like. I don't want to tip it too much. It's really creamy. It's like that consistency. Oh yeah, this is so good. It's perfect. So now I'm just gonna wait for my pasta. So the pasta is done. I just drained it. I couldn't film it because it was kind of hard to have this set up and then also like move around with hot boiling water. I actually burnt myself. Now the pasta is done. I'm going to go ahead and pour this into the pan. It kind of looks like vodka pasta or like the vodka pasta sauce, but it's not. It's way better. I'm gonna leave the pasta there for a little bit, let it simmer, and then it'll be ready to serve. In the meantime, I'm going to prepare my side, which is literally just some salad. But yeah, in case you're wondering, this is the salad mix that I am going to be using today. It is ensalada superfoods. I don't know. It's got lettuce, kale, and spinach. Okay, so let's do a taste test. It's so good. That is all for today's video. I'm gonna go finish up my plate. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And hopefully you make this recipe and it turns out just as good. Bye.